Greetings everyone, I hope you're all having a damn good day. Special welcome to all the new subscribers, you guys rock. Thank you for the support. I put together this abomination of a build thanks to an offhand comment about Bodyswap on a previous video. The only question I wanted to answer was, can I automate Bodyswap and actually make a viable build? The answer would depend on your definition of viable, but I would say yes, this build is viable. But would I recommend it? Well, not really. I'm about 20x into the build, half of that being the cluster jewels alone, and if you're looking for something effective, there's much better options out there for the cost. But if you're looking for an off-the-wall, cursed build to spend some late-game currency on, well then maybe this is for you. The base concept of the build is actually pretty simple. I scale up Phantasmal Unearth to create corpses with greater than 100,000 life, explode them with Anomalous Bodyswap, and then scale the resulting ignite damage. Then I put both in a Spellslinger setup because, well, I'm lazy. You could absolutely self-cast both and run auras instead, but come on, one-button builds are my jam. The only disappointment I have is I haven't yet found a way to delay the Bodyswap until after the Unearth has landed, which means the first cast of Bodyswap won't have a corpse to target, which does make things a little bit awkward sometimes. My original idea was to build around a double cast on crit setup using the Cauterizer. The weapon's built-in Gore Shockwave could be used to trigger Bodyswap on crit with cast on crit, and then using a separate Cyclone cast on crit setup you can trigger Unearth. You could then use Volker's gloves and build a crit poison assassin out of it. I wasn't able to come up with a PoE that I liked, and I had concerns about the clear speed, but if someone else wants to take the idea and run with it, I would love to see what you can come up with. For this build, I went with Necromancer since the corpse notables synergize very well with the build, and the combo of Mistress of Sacrifice, Bone Offering, and Glancing Blows is also a very nice defensive setup for a build that needs to get up close and personal. Main links on Bodyswap are Spellslinger, Burning Damage, Deadly Ailments, Swift Affliction, and Inspiration. Inspiration is slightly less DPS than Ignite Proliferation or Hypothermia, but it has a much smaller mana multiplier and helps keep Elemental Overload up a bit more often. For Unearth, all I care about is pushing up the level and quality of the gem, so all I need is Spellslinger, Empower, and Enhance. I also have it socketed in a juicy pair of High Templar gloves. To trigger Spellslinger, I use Frenzy with faster attacks, combustion, and inspiration to generate charges. Other skills are Wave of Conviction, Flammability and Bone Offering and a Trigger Wand, Tempest Shield and Flame Golem in a cast when damage taken setup, and finally, Steel Skin and Flame Dash with Second Wind and increased duration. For a look at the tree and gear, check out the PoE in the description, or stick around until after this map run. If you have any questions about the build, drop a comment, and if anyone else wants to take a stab at a Bodyswap build, then show me what you got. I've always believed this point in the league is the best time to experiment with outside-the-box build ideas, and I hope you enjoyed mine. That's it for now. I'll see you guys after the map run, and in the comments later.
This trial will see your downfall.
When I'm ready,
Shards
not before.
abound. You shall suffer your own bile. Relentless assault. Be torn to shreds. You will fall to ruin. Ruin arrives suddenly. Night's madness drains away all hope. How do you keep winning?
Alright, time to take a quick look at the build as it stands right now. Do have this up to level 88, sitting right around 6,000 life, with the passive tree, pretty standard, grabbing the life nodes and anything that'll help you with ignites. We are running elemental overload, and currently running glancing blows, although I think I'll be able to get enough block to drop this eventually. Definitely want to come over and take Undertaker anytime you are running a build that scales corpse life. An extra 30% definitely helps there. I am running Cluster Jewels. I got Sadist, Smoking Remains, and then double Cooked Alive and Blowback currently. On the Ascendancy, I grabbed Plaguebringer first, then went over to Corpse Pact, then picked up Commander of Darkness and Mistress of Sacrifice. Anytime you're running a Necromancer, you're grabbing all of these minions deal 10% increased damage nodes. If you can grab it, it's always a good idea to come grab Spiritual Aid. It's a big chunk of extra damage for you there as well. On the gear, I've already seen a picture of my gloves, but here they are again, helping to push my Unearth all the way up to level 29 currently, and also sitting at 47% quality. I'm running a Barracks Respite again, just to help proliferate those ignites. For the wand, I've got a old school 4-second trigger with +1 physical spell gems. Also have +1 physical on the shield with life and a little bit of resistance. I pick up an extra curse and offering effect on the chest. And the best enchant for any build like this is the Unearth corpse level. Throwing +5 on there gets our Unearth all the way up to level 94 corpses with a ton of additional life. And that's how we can push them up over 100k. Cinder Swallow is always great to run for an Ignite build like this. And then on the boots, I grabbed a little bit of faster damage on that as well. That's really all there is to it. Again, I'll be in the comments if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, I will catch you all on the next video. Everybody, you guys have a good one. Thanks.